guys are awake. You guys are awake, I can tell. Already 9 o'clock, everybody was out of control. At 9:20, the kissing started. All the guys next to each other and the girls they have to make sure they find someone they really want to kiss. It was the best opening ever in the history. And this is because of La France. Thank you so much for having us here. It's unbelievable, okay? So what you just saw in this opening video of Yvonne and myself actually is just a little glimpse of what's happened to us in the last 25 years. And if you sit there or there or there, wherever, because I all saw you already and I feel so connected because once I was there sitting as a supervisor on my first Extravaganza, all by myself in Orlando, no ability of speaking English at this time, and sitting there and wondering what am I doing here? I have no idea. But once I got out of the Extravaganza, I felt this is my future. This is something I don't want to miss. And in the moment I'm here on this weekend, I always remember the moment of glimpse saying, yes, this is my family, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to become in the future. And I'm so grateful for 25 years of an unbelievable history. Thank you so much, family. So, Yvonne and myself, we are very, very happy people, I may say. No one was asking for the kiss cam for us. Because I was in the makeup room, they put tons of stuff on me. I said no, just a bit, oh, no, more, you know. Actually, I don't look like that normally, you know, so whatever you see now, it's all makeup, okay? Today is a special day, and I'm so happy. Yesterday, there was this conversation about if you want to become successful, sometimes we have to give away from our private, let's say, some things you would like to celebrate, you would like to party, you would like to be with family, right? We have that. Because we invest this into our future, into our family, into our organizations, into the Herbalife family around the world. And that's why we're all here, right? So today, for example, is the birthday of our son. Our biggest son actually becomes 23 today. And we are here, and he always says, I really picked the worst date you can pick in this Herbalife life, because every single time my birthday is happening, you are having an Extravaganza. So he has to qualify for his own birthday parties, okay? So this is the way to do it. But we are here, and we are here for the last 23 years, and I want you to invest yourself for a bigger cause. A birthday is a day, okay? But this year is history. And this is something we can touch millions of people. So stay with me. Let's go. Let me take a moment, guys. Let me take a moment, and here we see them. You know, we have incredible interpreters, like the translators in the boxes, in the heat, sitting there and translating for all of us. Without them, without our hand sign people here on the right, just in front of me, no one could understand us, guys. We are nothing, guys. We are nothing. We are nothing without the ability of people translating our thoughts and words into other languages, okay? And whatever technique will bring in the moment, in the future. Right now, we belong to people. We are connected to the people. And thank you so much, you know, for showing up today. And what I want all of us to do now, in our own language, let's scream thank you to the interpreters. Okay, say thank you for the translation. Just scream at 1, 2, 3. We do a big thank you in our own language. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! I understood you. So, let's get started, guys. Let's work. Take your papers out. I want you to write something down. Focus of the day. If you don't write, you don't write, right? Pencil, paper, not mobile phone. Paper, pencil, focus of the day. Why I ask that? Write this down. Why you are here in Paris. It's not for the shopping, right? Shoppings are not happening inside here. Why do you sit today in this chair? Why are you with us? Why you are sitting to your next door neighbor? Okay? Why did you invest your time, your money? Why did you apply for a visa to come here? Why are you here? I want you to write this down on your piece of paper. What is my focus of the day? What do I want to get out of this? Where do I want to be in 1 year's time? We will have another extravaganza in 1 year. The question is, what do you want to become in this 1 year? And if you have a focus, put this on one page, okay? And whenever you are like losing your mind, you are out there but not here anymore in the room, go to this paper and remind yourself what you are here for. What is your purpose of sitting in this seat, investing the money and the time? Otherwise, it's waste of time. If you're on your phone the whole day, you don't have to be here. You can be on your phone at home. You can be on your phone in the bed of your hotel. Go back in the hotel. It's much more comfortable than in the seats. Listen, I'm so glad that I didn't, that I wasn't at this time when everybody was on this phone the whole day. When I saw my sponsor with the button, I would not have seen this button. I would have been on the phone. Can you imagine my life? Being on the phone, and there's my sponsor with the button. I would still be on the phone. Online, but off track. Don't do it. Stay with me. I would like to introduce you to my best friend. First slide, please. My best friend is Nemo, and I want you to know him. Here is a research, and this is why I'm talking to you guys. The human attention is going down. This was actually done in 2000, the first. They did a test about how focused a person can be before they get lost. It's like a measurement on computers and stuff like that. So in 2000, we were able to do this for 12 seconds. In 2013, we were able to do this for 8 seconds. I didn't show the latest number because otherwise we would sit here and think like, oh my God, it's over. But the good thing is, the attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds. So whenever you see a goldfish, okay, the goldfish has a better attention span than you. So there's hope. So your biggest focus is right now, I have to become better than my goldfish. So whenever you lose it, okay, I want you now to talk to your neighbor, turn around and say, I will be better than Nemo. Tell it to your neighbor, I will be better than Nemo. I will be better than Nemo. And whenever you lose it, guys, whenever you lose it, invite your neighbor to remind you. When you're on your phone, when you are like lost, you do graphics, whatever, tell your neighbor, like, hit me, like, remind me, I want to become better than Nemo, to stay focused this last day, which might be the change of your life. Give everything you've got to everything you do. And what we do today is we will learn. We will get news, inspiration, facts, figures, everything. And if we don't give everything we got, okay, to everything we do, we can't get the most out of it. Does it make sense to you? So let's do it like Jim Rohn said. Let's think about this. Let's do it 100%. Let's be 1000% focused. And to be able to start into a new, better future, I want you to have this image here in your mind. What do we see? We see a hot air balloon, right? Everybody of us saw a hot air balloon? To make a hot air balloon go up, he has this sand sacks, right? He's fixed to the ground. And when we get rid of the sand sacks, the more we get rid of the sand sacks, the more we can go up. Does it make sense? Yes? Good. So, and here it is. Let's translate this into our life. Like Eva and myself, we are forever in the business, right? We see each other, we kiss each other, we hug each other, we have fun with each other wherever we are around the world. Eva is the living legend. Eva is a person, she was so connected to Mark Hughes. Whenever I touch you, whenever I see you, I feel Mark Hughes in you. Thank you so much for everything. And Eva knows as well, to come to the next level, we all have to get rid of things that keep us down on earth. Like all these memories, and sometimes like I tried this, it doesn't work, okay? This is why some of the young guys in the room, you're so lucky. You don't know what Eva and myself know. You just do it, you fly. You fly, and keep flying, do it, okay? Don't forget, stay with our ethics. Don't forget, stay with our wisdom, with Mark Hughes, with Jim Rohn. I want you to listen to Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn every single day, guys. Every single day, to get the DNA in your body, to understand what we are doing here. There's much more involved than money. There's much more involved than pins. It's about the future of our company. It's the future, the living legends. It's the DNA of Mark Hughes in all of us. I can't do this. If you think you can't do this, you are right. Oh, I'm not good enough. You are right, you're not good enough if you think you are not good enough. But if you think I can do it, if you say, I will learn it, I will try it, I want to become better, in this moment you will become better. You will become a better person. You will become a better member. I have to run over to my remote control here. So in the moment you get rid of all this stuff that actually keeps you down, this is in your private life as well as in your business life. If you get rid of it, suddenly you gain, you go up, you're on the next level, you breathe the different atmospheres, okay? And here we go, this is what's going to happen. You might become the next Get Team member with your inspiration, with your learning. And there's some stuff you should never get rid of. Even it's some sensex on your balloon. It's about passion. It's about ambition. It's the willingness to become successful, to learn from each other. Okay, never give this up. Lots of love, lots of happiness, all this stuff. You should never give up. But get rid of the stuff which don't help you to grow and fly. Does it make sense? Okay, thank you so much. You need to unlearn, and once you've done this, and you team up with some people, whether it's your upline, whether it's your downline, whether it's your sideline, never forget one thing. If 2 or more people agree on a common purpose, like Jim Rohn said, nothing is impossible. And I want you to know that. You. Nothing is impossible. Only if you tell yourself it is impossible, right? So do we go to your neighbor, talk to him and tell him like, I will grow and fly. Tell him, I will grow and fly. I will grow and fly. Come on, tell him. Because here's the thing, guys. I want you to be aware of that. Each and every single one of us make a difference. Because sometimes we think, nah, if I tell my story, this doesn't make a difference. If I come to the event, nah, this doesn't make a difference, right? If I clap now, this doesn't make a difference. Yes, every single thing makes a difference. You make a difference, we make a difference, and here's the big key. We've learned this again from our CEO yesterday. Did you hear it proper? Okay. We are Herbalife distributors because we are the difference. And if we are aware of this, that we are the difference, each and every single one of us is the difference. And without you, everything doesn't work out. We need each and any one of us to really make a difference. Are we in? Are we in? 100%? What y'all trying to do? Who knows this picture of Mark Hughes when he said, if only I could borrow you my eyes to see the future. Sometimes, I have to say, I thought like, Mark, 5 billion, excuse me, we're just not even 1 billion, what are you talking about? And now we passed it. He's like, you know, it's unbelievable. He saw it. And it needs people to see bigger, better things in the future to make this world better. If we always look back and we always look at today, nothing will happen in the future. So we have to be what? Be able to imagine the future. And I would like to ask you something. Do you know this person? How many of you know this person? Okay, great. How many of you know this monument? How many of you know the person now? Aha. Aha. Sometimes it's a monument, but it is a person that made this monument happen, right? It wasn't brought down by any aliens. It was a person who had the willingness to make it happen. I tell you the story. Are you happy for the story? You want to know what's going on with the pictures you did? And I want you to think about yourself while I'm sharing this story with you. It's not about the tower. It's not about Eiffel. I want you to think, what does it have to do with me, with you? The goal was to have this monument, the Eiffel Tower, first of all, a celebration of the 100 years revolution, okay, French Revolution. And second was, it should be, of course, it's France, right? If we do something, it has to be the biggest, has to be the tallest. So we talk about, we will build the tallest man-made business for the world, very 325 meters high building. So how many of you in your family have people that are not as successful as you right now? And how many of you have people in the family, they will never be as successful as you will be in the future right now? So let's get started with your construction. In the moment he started, he got the go to do this, France went out of control. This is a shame. How can you do this? This is not a tower, this is a pain in the eye, okay? And 325 people signed a petition to stop this building. There was a huge advertisement campaign. Luckily, there was no TV at this time, no internet. But they were all against it. Stop the construction, stop the construction. Did you ever have this experience that someone tells you, stop it, stop it, stop it? We don't stop. We just get started. Give everything you got to everything you do, right? This was the drawing. This is the way it could look like. But you know what's very funny, I found out? The original plan was from a Swiss architect. And the French took it over and made it better, let's say, okay, signed it up a bit, pimped it, okay? But it's not about who had the idea and had the plan. The question is, who is making it happen, guys? You can have the best ideas in your bed, in the pool, in the bar, wherever you hang around, but if you don't make it happen, it will not work. You have to move your butt. You have to get hammered out there. You have to take the risk. Otherwise, it will not work out. This is how it looked like. Then he started, I will make it happen, no matter what. His family was against. Everybody said, no way, this is not going to happen. He said, like, yes, you make it happen. The biggest mankind construction of the world, guys, at this time. Now it's not the tallest anymore, but now the Eiffel Tower works with different color shades. Very funny, right? The French know how to do it. They do lighter color in the top so it appears even higher. Ah, the French, I tell you. He was able to imagine in all the colors, in all the little details. He really made it happen. Okay. J'habite en France, ça va, ça va. C'est nous, hein? This is, look at the construction. This is the basement. I see the Extravaganza as a basement. This is our basement, okay? So this was done, you're with me? Just checking, okay? This was done. In 2 years, guys. This is like from now on in 2 extravaganzas. You see what I mean? 125-meter base. You think like, what does it matter? It doesn't matter how many square meters. It's a lot of square meters, right? And only on 125 meters, there is this huge tower, this monument. 18,000 metal pieces. Now it comes 2.5 million rivets. 2.5 times they screwed the stuff together. You are complaining about, oh, I talked to 10 people and no one signed in. I was hanging out flyers and no one came. I sent out 2, 5, 6, 12 WhatsApp message and no one did. 2.5 million. Look at this. This is how it happened. And everybody's like, I can't believe it's really happening. This is like, you become world team, active world team, and people look at you, I can't believe it's really happening. And yes, it will happen, because you have already the result in your imagination. You know how it will look like. Your construction plan is right in front of you. Day in, day out, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's always here and there. Right? Here, first floor. This might be what? This might be next year's Extravaganza. You want to know where it is? Me too. They were hanging out with no security. They just did it. They decided, I trust the construction, we are doing it. It was never done before. They just knew it's going to happen. We will be safe. Trust the construction. Trust the foundation. Trust the team, guys. And some even get, well, look at this. I mean, it's growing. Look at this guy. This is my imagination of a president's team member on his way to the president's team. Like, guys, what do you want? Hang on, you know, we'll make it happen. Doesn't matter. Actually, this is my next year's Extravaganza picture. This is my next. This first one is 6 months and this is 12 months. This is what I see. This was Pascal telling me. This is like next year's Extravaganza. And Pascal, you are right. This is halfway through. In 2 years, it's done. And this is what you can build for your future, guys. So look at this. These are the over 70 architects, like special construction. All these people with the high intelligence made this happen with hundreds of people, piece by piece. Make this thing happen, guys. And this is like your team. This is your organization. This is your customers. It takes every single little bits and bytes to make a huge construction for your future work, you know? And if you are willing to see yourself in a bigger future, I will tell you something. Here's what's going to happen. Do you see this here? This is how it looked like in 1887. This is how it looks like still today. 7 million people a year are visiting this monument. Wait, let's talk royalties. Is Eiffel still alive? No, he's dead as a person. But let's say like this, he gave his revenue stream to his family, Visit France. 7 million people pay an average of 20 euros to go up to the Eiffel Tower. Let mathematics be easy. Let's say it would be only 120 million a year. It's 10 million euros in royalties a month. A month, okay? For a tower which was built a long time ago. What you build in Herbalife is the same thing. Your family will have it a long time beyond your living and existence. Here's what we're going to do right now. I don't want you ever to forget the Eiffel Tower because it's you. You are the monument of your future. You are the future. And for everyone with a mobile phone now, they're like, Martin has a mobile phone, I want mine too. Yes, we will have it soon. Can you imagine the Eiffel Tower in 2096? With like these cars flying around the Eiffel Tower, the drones, the restaurants flying like hyperventilated around the thing, and you're like having to pay 150,000 whatever just to land your plane on top of it or whatever it is. It will be still there in the future. But let's write history. Let's do something to remember how the Eiffel Tower looks at night. Do you see that? Do you see this light stream like this? Bloop, 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 bloop. You see that? You see that, what I mean? On top of the picture, there's this light. Let's do the light. Are you ready for the light? What was never done before with 17,000 people, with 17,000 Eiffel Towers. Let's do the biggest light wave, La Ola, in the history of France and the planet and the world. And I want you all now to switch on your torchlight. Put it down. We don't want to see it. Put it down. Just activate it. Put it down. Okay? Put it down, put it down, put it down. We don't want to see the light. Put it down. So cover the light, please. Cover the light. Switch it on, but cover the light. And we will start here, guys. We will start here. So all of these guys here, when I say go, you switch off your light, okay? And what you do is you put up your light, and then I will go around like this, and we do like the La Ola with the light, and you go down when we are here, okay? You understand what I mean? Up, down, up, down. We do 3 rounds, and then we are done. You will get the video, okay? To make sure you never forget. You are the light. You are the Eiffel Tower. You are the history. And whatever you do right now will still be there probably in hundreds of years if you do it proper in a great foundation and have a team which supports you with the construction. Okay? So, are you ready? Yes. No. Are you ready? Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, lights off. Lights off. Your side, lights off, guys. Lights off. We start with this one here in front of me. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, guys, you see my light? Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, go!